Martin, Jeff, and the Farmchick coming to you high atop the Eagle Building in beautiful downtown Goodland. Our show's being brought to you by The Insurance Agency, Northwest Tech, Elliott's Home Furnishings, Eckland Insurance LLC, and Goodland Sonic Drive-In. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start on my right. It's Jeff.
Morning, Martin.
But on our left, it's Jennifer. Jennifer House is joining us today.
Good morning, Marty.
Welcome.
Have you ever been on the left?
Never been on the left. I'm always on the right.
We're a little off of balance because, as usual, I'm in the middle.
Not really. Yeah, I think you're on the left.
I think maybe I could be on the left today. You could be two on the right. You could be in the middle. You're in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
You're way on the right.
No, not that far right.
So anyway, welcome to our show, Jennifer.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you sitting in for the chick.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some really fun things to talk about here on the show.
Yes, we do. And I heard that the insurance agency is a sponsor of the show.
That's right.
So that would be Susan and Roxanne. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's right. We're going to talk a little bit about
a doke.
a doke.
Yeah.
Josh.
So I kind of feel like Susan should be here.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, we're going to do that here sometime. We're going to go do a broadcast from the insurance agency and our other sponsors.
That'd be fun.
Once we get things.
Can we take this show on the road?
Yes. We did it before.
There's a lot of wires
There's
here.
a lot of wires.
We
You have that long wire that long?
We did it. Remember, we did Sonic. We went to Elliott's, and when I came back, it took me 3 months to figure out how to hook everything down.
I understand.
Yeah.
So, anyway, here we are. It's a Wednesday, Good Friday, this Friday, and Easter on Sunday. I can't believe it's that time already. I haven't got my potatoes planted yet.
You dyed your Easter eggs?
No, I don't do that.
Grandma, does she do it?
Grandma, no, she doesn't.
No.
She didn't have time for that. We got little plastic ones, and you fill them with money or
cheater.
something. Yeah. Well, wait till you become our age. Then
Yeah, no.
you'll understand why we don't do as little as we can. In fact, we even have our older kids hide them. We don't even try to do that.
No, no way to go.
So
We always had practice rounds. Did you always, when you were a kid, did you have practice rounds with the eggs?
practice rounds.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
Like starting on you'd like dye them on Wednesday, and then Thursday we'd have a practice round. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday there'd be a practice.
Don't think I ever did that.
Oh
no.
yeah, well we did. And by the time you got in, they were all cracked up and stuff. Did you ever do practice rounds? With
No.
your,
No, we really didn't do eggs.
Yeah, really.
We didn't do that either. No, but speaking of Easter eggs, there's an Easter egg hunt Thursday at 5:30 at Northwest Tech
Oh yeah.
soccer field.
We have to do that every year, I think.
Wow.
So that's Thursday at 5:30
Very
That'll
good.
be fun.
on the soccer field.
And
Area.
they do it by age groups.
Yep. So first and second, we're gonna have a preschool and kindergarten, a first and second, third and fourth.
Is Circle K doing it?
Circle K used to do it.
Okay.
It originally started with Lions Club,
Right.
and then Lions Club turned it over to Circle K. Circle K we're trying to get that figured out this year, and we didn't want it to disband, so we went ahead and we came up with an Easter egg hunt sponsored by Kiwanis and Lions and DECA and FCCLA.
Wow.
So,
Wow, that's great.
That's great.
yeah. So
Thursday again at what time?
5:30
5:30,
at Northwest Tech Soccer
5:30.
Field,
which is on 15th Street.
15th and Eustis.
All
Well,
right.
there you go. You can't
See-
find it by that.
Jennifer is just a plethora of information.
Well,
unlike
she's a lot more research than the chick
if
ever
the
is.
farm chick goes to her phone and starts to Google stuff and says, "Well, I think it's going to be at this time."
no.
And don't count on you or me.
That is my friend Jennifer.
Don't know anything.
That's what I rely on.
Well, one thing we mentioned at the beginning of the show, and I was looking at one of the trailers again today. The first one that showed up here a week or two ago, it was incredible. It's a real movie. I mean, we're talking about a real,
Well, let's see what you're talking about.
shot in places you see things that you recognize. And oh, by the way, well, we'll get into this in a minute.
But the movie is Goodland,
Goodland,
shot by Josh Doak.
Josh Doak. Now, is Josh the producer, the director, or all of the above?
Well, Josh is a 2008 graduate of Goodland High School and a graduate
Google that?
and graduated from KU. There were 4 involved in producing the movie, but Josh is a producer, and there were 4 of them that had a Q&A after the show on Saturday.
Well, tell them what you did. Tell me, you went to the
Yep.
premiere.
So I went to the premiere. I went to the Kansas City Film Festival.
Wow.
On Saturday night. And there were several people from Goodland. It was a really nice representation of Goodland at the movie.
A lot of people from the Kansas City that live in the Kansas City area.
Yeah, there were even Kansas City. So Manhattan, a couple from Manhattan were there too. And so it was fun to see a lot of people in support of Josh. So,
Sold out.
Sold out performance. That's right.
A performance is going to be here in Goodland as well in May, but I understand that's sold out too. From what I could see on Facebook, it said sold
Really?
out.
Oh, I don't know. Way to go. Well,
to
maybe
go.
they'll have to have a couple showings.
Maybe there'll be some multiple showings.
Yeah.
I hope that's right. That's what it.
I'll probably get so late I'll have to go to the midnight show.
I hope it's not fake news or something.
Yeah, really. Martin, you're spreading news.
So Josh, he studied at KU program, or what does he have?
I don't know. I guess it would be the film division, but I don't know what it is. See, if Susan were here,
Yeah.
if his mother were here, she could tell you.
If Susan was here, she'd be scared to talk on the microphone.
We might not be able to get it all, but well, yeah, I think he probably did study.
Yes. So the film,
something
I don't know what the official title of the school, but it would be.
So
Fine
is it feature length? Is it?
It is. Yeah, I believe it was an hour and 38 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
so
Short. It's not like a 15-minute film.
No, and I'll tell you, the cinematography was awesome. So the trailer that you referred to, it was a really great. It was a good film. It was quality made. We went, and it was very difficult to watch the movie because the whole time you're trying to figure out where they are.
Yeah.
So you're trying to figure out, okay, they're cracking an egg. Well, whose hand is that, and where are they cracking the egg? And then there's a letter jacket. Okay, who's that kid? Who's the kid that's in this letter jacket? And or who's pickup, and the whole
Are they
time.
in front of the post office?
Yeah, where are they? And what are they doing? Oh, gosh, look. Oh, there's.
Yeah.
Well, our own cow guy Ron Schilling claims that he's going to be up for an Academy Award.
Well,
for
I don't
this
know about that.
performance.
I don't know about that, but he was in the movie. He was
Yeah.
in the movie.
Do you have a speaking role?
He had a speaking role.
Really?
He did.
I didn't know he
Yes.
spoke.
What's he say? Welp.
I can't remember what he said because it was so funny. It was. I don't remember. And then there was something he said I probably can't say on TV.
Yeah.
I thought he just was eating breakfast.
He was eating breakfast at the
Eating
counter
breakfast.
at the diner that is no longer a diner, but
Yeah.
behind Taco John's. It was the diner, and he sat there. And Tammy Neal was his waitress, and and then I don't know who the other person. The other person was an actual actor.
Oh, really?
Was he wearing his cowboy hat or anything?
He was,
like that?
and his suspenders. Yep, yep.
Yeah, really?
So and a plaid shirt. So
I tell you what,
Wouldn't know him any other way.
he's going to get signed up for another production here one of these days.
But that's great, though. I mean, good on. I'll be very proud of Josh for that.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's just a first. Some of the pictures, there's another thing on Facebook that shows stills of some of the major. Here they are downtown Goodland. You can see Doc's coffee in the background. And then,
well, Doc was in the movie too.
Oh, really?
Doc and George Aldegren were the opening.
really?
2 minutes of the show.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, and they were at the Brewster Co-op.
Why, the
It's
credits
where-
were running? Oh, what?
No, in the very beginning,
Oh.
very beginning of the movie. It was Doc Smith and George Aldegren.
Well, there you go.
well, from the trailer, I can't really quite totally figure out what the movie's about. There's a stranger comes to Goodland and then gets off the bus or out of a car or ends up in Goodland, and then all hell breaks loose or something from
Well,
that.
I can't.
Don't say.
I can't spoil the
Don't
plot.
spoil it.
No, but just say
But
what,
yes,
kind of
it
what
was a
is.
murder mystery.
Murder mystery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the sheriff is a woman, right?
Yes, Cinnamon is her real name. She was at we went to the after party as well after this viewing. They had an after party afterwards, and so the characters and the cast and the crew were there, and that was a lot of fun to meet him because
Wow.
I'm like, oh, were you the guy? Were you the sheriff? Were you this? The deputy sheriff is actually going to chiropractic school. And so that was fun. And Margaret, my sister, was with me, and she thought she recognized him from another commercial. And he said, "Oh, I've done over 300 commercials."
Wow.
So, and then he said, "But I'm going to chiropractic school." Well, we were with Fawn Flanders, and Fawn Flanders' husband's a chiropractor. So those two got hooked up.
Yeah, there you go.
So
That's a typical,
it's all about Goodland.
That's right. This is a typical you.
It's just like you say, you're in
Wherever.
on
Right.
the planet and you run into somebody from Goodland.
Yes.
It never fails.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend last week say, hey, my dad's in Cuba, and he met somebody that knows you.
Oh, really?
And I said,
Fidel?
really? So, and it was actually Ron and Debbie Lucas.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
my.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well, so you know what the exact date is that it's going to
no, I
show
don't-
here in Goodland?
I don't know.
Well, I hope that there is a chance for more to see it. Might have to wait till it gets to HBO or something like that. You know?
Well, so right now it was in Kansas City. Then in 2 weeks it goes to the Dubuque Film Festival in Iowa, and so after that, I'm not sure if there's another film festival, but that's kind of they kind of wait and do those film festivals before they can release it anywhere
Okay.
else.
So there is a planned big release for it. So
I think the
nationwide or-
Kansas City one was the big one, and then Dubuque's the next one, and then after that maybe it's Goodland Film Festival. I don't know.
Yeah, really.
Maybe we should create one.
We should create one. Yeah.
So
So how do they do that? So is a film festival take place at, I've always wondered, is it all take place at one theater? Or
Yes.
Is it, okay.
yeah, so it's not like you're going to the Sherman Theater. You're going. There's like 4 levels of theaters, so you have to keep going up the escalators and keep going up and keep going up.
Oh,
And this
like a multiplex, though.
yeah,
Right.
So it had like, I don't know. We looked down the hall. It's like theater 20 through 29. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's 29
Yeah, really?
Wow.
theaters in here. I mean, we're used to going to Goodland.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I could see if you had movies all day long, you could have it in one theater here. You know,
I just didn't know how it worked. I didn't know how that.
have a little.
I'd
Well,
always
and then
interested in film festival.
so you could buy a ticket just to Goodland the movie, or you could buy a pass for $40 or something, and you could attend all the movies.
Right.
So you can go to every movie with the film festival.
Did you when you were watching the movie there? Was it a good crowd there?
It was packed. It was
packed?
sold out.
And was the response favorable
Yes.
by the
Yeah.
crowd there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, there was a Q&A afterwards, and 4 of them stood up and talked about the movie and the production of the movie. And somebody in the crowd was from Goodland, and I couldn't get there because the film was. I couldn't get to him to ask what his name was, but because the film was sold out and it was hard to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
But he asked what the community support was like with this film, and Ian, the producer, I think the film cinematography guy, said it was amazing. They had places to stay. People rented out or just let them stay in their rental houses. Food was brought to them.
Wow.
He said that the film was budgeted at $250,000, but because of the generous support of the community, it came in at $50,000. So,
Wow.
Wow.
So they had a lot of support from us,
Yep.
and that was really nice to hear on the radio, or not hear on the radio, here at the theater.
Yeah.
So, but
Okay, you go. Just can't wait. I love movies, so
It's not black and white.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
stop that.
no, but it's about it's kind of a 70s type of movie.
He likes the 40s.
40s.
I like all years.
It's not 70s like Smokey and the Bandit. No.
Well, the cars are.
Yeah, I know the car's kind of hard.
And at one point she puts the cherry on top of the.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, so
So there's no cell phones in this movie, then probably, huh?
yeah, actually there are.
Oh,
There are
okay.
cell phones.
Oh,
So it is set in today, but
Well, not iPhones. They're not iPhones.
Oh.
They're flip phones.
yep.
So
That's
but
funny.
it's fairly modern.
yeah.
Oh, poor Martin.
Wow. Well, no, that's great.
I'm excited for it.
Good one. In the
Yeah,
movie.
excited for him.
And it was really fun because we walked into the theater, and I don't know if maybe people remember Carrie Amos. Carrie lived here in Goodland he was a classmate of mine. So we walk in, and I actually got to sit next to Carrie at the movie. So, so Carrie, it was fun to see Carrie and a classmate of mine, and he used to be a sheriff or undersheriff maybe, or maybe
cop.
police
City-
department.
city
I'm not
pol-
sure.
city
He was
police.
he was with law enforcement here, and so the whole time we were both trying to figure, where was that? Where
Yeah, really. That's funny.
so that's a huge distraction when you're watching that movie because you're
Yeah.
really trying. The plot becomes second because you're trying to figure out where everything is.
Yep.
So
I noticed. I recognized the motel in St. Francis.
yes,
in
the
one of
Empire
pictures.
Motel.
So, where else was it? Was it Brewster? You said Brewster was where
Brewster Co-op is the
where
opening.
Doc's in that scene there. Is he like a crusty old farmer or something? That's
No, he's not the. He's the guy at the counter. He's the attendant, the counter attendant. Mm-hmm. And George Aldergren's the farmer, or community member.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
buying gas.
Wow.
So they're sitting there at the table at the Brewster Co-op.
There's a lot of people that sit at that Brewster Co-op table.
Yeah. Well, and now
every day there's a lot of wisdom.
I
at
sat
that
there. I
Brewster
sat there once here a couple of years ago.
well, it's now.
If you need the world problem solved, you just go to Brewster
Yeah.
at the co-op. And there's a group of them there. And they admit it. I mean, I'm not making fun of them. They admit that they got the problem solved.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for that information, Jennifer.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to hearing more about that. And you also are knowing a little bit about kind of a town hall meeting that's coming up on, is it Monday, the 17th?
Yep.
O'Malley?
Yeah, so Monday we have George, no. We have Ed O'Malley coming. He is from Wichita, and Ed is actually with the Kansas Leadership Center. The Leadership Center is part of the Kansas Health Foundation, which is funded by Via Christi, or which was the other hospital? Which hospital is no longer there?
St. Francis.
I don't
Or
know.
the-
Okay, so
Anyway.
whichever hospital sold about 15 years ago, maybe 20, the proceeds went to the Kansas Health Foundation, and with that, the Kansas Leadership Center was created. So I know that was created 12 years ago. Ed O'Malley took the chairman position there at the Leadership Center, and another person that we're all familiar with would be Amanda Hoffman Sabula. Amanda works there as well, and she has co-authored a book with Ed O'Malley on leadership. And so what they do is they teach courses, and how we became involved with them was we're trying to revamp leadership Sherman County, and in doing that we are using the model of the Kansas Leadership Center. Ed O'Malley approached us when we were there in March, and he is going to run for governor. And when he is exploring the opportunity to run for governor. And so with that, he's creating town hall meetings to see what the interests and the concerns and different things are throughout the state. So.
And do you have any trouble voicing your concerns?
Well, I indicated I was president of the school board, so the conversation kind of stopped.
Really,
He didn't really need to say, he didn't really want to hear too much more from me. But anyway, at that time we agreed to have a town hall meeting with him for him, and so Monday, I believe at 10, we're going to have Monday is at 11:30 to 1.
And there's lunch is going to be available there too, right?
Lunch will be available at the Wolock Center.
Okay.
We're going to just pick up some sandwiches and some chips, and so we're going to ask for a $5 donation. If you'd like to eat. If you don't want to eat, you don't have to. But it's just an opportunity to have people come and visit and meet Ed O'Malley and learn about what maybe he's about. And he's had several graduates of the Leadership Center in Wichita. So I think he's reaching out to the graduates and the leadership teams in each community to help them out. So
Great.
What a great network. For
yeah,
him. I mean, really, seriously.
I mean, he's got.
Yeah.
If you've been there 12 years, you've got quite a following.
Right. Right. And great that Amanda's there.
Yeah.
I mean, and she's been there for quite a while.
So it's been fun because, we'll go there and we'll sit in the classrooms, and Amanda will always come in and greet us and say hello, and we usually go out for dinner or something, or see her when we're not in class as well.
Right.
So.
Again, that's this Monday. We might mention tomorrow, Thursday, Goodland Rotary, the Kansas Insurance Commissioner, Ken
Salzar.
Ken Salzar is going to be speaking at Rotary. And, if there's anybody...
Tomorrow, Thursday at noon.
Right.
At the
Tech College, the meeting room, and there's some room there if anybody really wants to come. You can come and pay for lunch there while you're there and join the Rotarians and maybe some Kiwanians that are going to be there to listen to the insurance commissioner.
Yeah.
Who will also be speaking at the school, I believe, too.
Yeah,
right?
I believe his topic is on texting and driving.
Good.
Yes.
So that's That's a good topic.
That's the topic for the high schoolers, and maybe you should talk about that
Yeah.
at Rotary and Kiwanis too.
Yeah, that's right.
You should probably need to address that with
because we really are on our kids about texting and driving, right?
Some of the worst
And-
text and drivers are yours and my age. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
distracted driving. Yep.
All right.
That's the one commercial I actually hate. Is that one where the kids are in the car and the families unloading their groceries?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, there was a tragic
think
accident here just a few weeks ago down in Texas. The driver of the pickup admitted to texting and driving, and
Yeah.
13 people killed.
Oh, my
in that.
gosh.
Yeah, the bus. That
Oh
was
yeah.
the bus.
That's a
And
bus.
so, I mean, that says it all right there. Why,
But we all do. But we all do it.
I don't. I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't do it. I may look at it. But
I
that's
look
just
at
as
it.
bad.
I know, but I do look at it. I don't
Okay,
answer a
well,
lot
if
of
you're not on
texts.
your phone, the cars these days, I mean, the panel on your car, my gosh, I've got it all, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I've got everything there to.
Well, I put my phone on the Bluetooth and
Yeah.
just push on the steering wheel and answer the phone. But
Sure.
you can't
That's
text.
the phone.
If they ever put a keyboard on my steering wheel,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
in big
that's
trouble.
just what they need. Right.
Don't ever do that. There'll be a law
That's
against
when
that.
we'll have our self-driving cars
Yeah.
that will
Wow.
drive themselves. And
Or
we can do-
drones. We're just going to have drones.
Yeah, that's right.
It's going to be the Jetsons, is what it's going to be.
Yeah, really.
Talk about the 70s.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
Or Back to the Future.
yeah.
Yeah, really. It'll be George Jetson and
Yeah.
His wife.
So those are the major
my
announcements.
wife already
today.
steals my billfold. Remember, like Georgia tried to hand. What's her name?
What's her name? I'm trying to think
not
what
Judy.
her
Well,
name
Judy.
no, that's,
no,
My
Judy.
wife, Judy.
Flintstones.
My wife, Julie.
No,
my
Judy
wife.
is the
Daughter.
Jane, his wife.
Okay.
Yeah, meet George Jetson, Jane, his wife. Anyway, he tries to hand her 20, and she takes the billfold.
Yeah.
And that's sorry the way it goes at your house.
That's the way it works at my house. It's Back to the Future.
So, any other major announcements to make? Anybody
I
have
don't
anything else before this group?
No,
Yeah. Jeff?
no,
You can't. You don't have anything to give.
no. I don't have anything to announce.
Okay.
I just announced that to you guys,
Oh, okay.
You, have you?
and nothing personal, right? I don't want anybody to think that I have like a big personal announcement. That's not it.
No.
It's just
I was going to say.
really.
All right.
We're
well,
done. We're at 3 kids. And we're staying there. So, right.
well, I would hope so. At your age,
Well, I know, but the way we made that sound, it sounded
course.
like I had like something I was
I
announcing.
think Harrison Ford's got a 2-year-old or
Yeah,
something like
well.
that. You know,
Yeah.
so it can be done. So, well, we got a few minutes left. Anything else? Jennifer, anything going on with the school district that's interesting? Can you believe the school season is about over with?
Like 20 days, I think is what my kids told me they had left.
Is that hey, Nolan's got that many days, so a senior's got 20 days.
Yeah.
It all just goes so fast. I don't know. We're
Right.
in the midst
Well,
of track and
And this is the hard time of year, right? When they get out early for baseball, and then we have Good Friday off, and then next week they have Monday off the week after. There's all these 4-day weeks that kind of
Yes.
start piling up here, and so I feel sorry for the teachers in school because I think it makes school very difficult to have track kids gone, have baseball, have softball, have these 4-day.
Golf.
Yeah.
Do they still do finals? You know,
Yes.
testing
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, they still have those too.
That's what I mean. And the calendar has to be that way. That's not a complaint. I'm just saying that's the way the calendar works. But
It's always that
it
way.
makes that spring senioritis come along really
Really
quick.
fast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Spring fever comes along really quick. I had senioritis when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
because you had three sisters. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
you know how that worked.
Uh-huh.
And I know you're going to call me a dork for this, but
Yeah. You love school.
I loved high school. I was
Hey,
depressed that was coming to an
I
end.
did not say I did not like high school.
I mean, the last 2 years better than the first 2, but
My mother was told you that if high school wasn't such a social event for me, I wouldn't go. And it was a true social event for me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Especially my senior year was just
Oh, yeah.
one of the most memorable years ever.
I had the greatest schedule ever my senior year. I had 6 independent studies, which is not something to be proud of.
No,
But,
no.
and
And-
the only class, well, I guess not, Expressos and advanced college prep grammar and advanced comp.
You didn't have any, comp may be serious, but I mean, you didn't.
That's it.
Like chemistry or biology.
I took all
or
those.
anything.
I got those all the way my sophomore and freshman year. I had all my requirements.
I took chemistry, and Mr. Palmquist was very generous to me so that I could graduate.
I think he was probably generous to a lot.
That's why you look forward to the reunions so much. It's because
Yeah.
there's good times in high school.
My job there for a while was to get everybody's lunch order, like during first and second hour, so I could like call it into Ralph and Esther's. So Esther would have all of our chili plates ready to go, ready when we got there.
Yeah.
And then we go back to school and like we didn't go to Ralph and Esther's. And when you go to Ralph and Esther's,
everybody knows.
Everybody knows you've been to Ralph and Esther's, right? Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Yeah, there was no sneaking in. We thought we could sneak that one in, but.
Well, let's see. What else I was going to? Something else I was going to mention. I cannot remember. We got Good Friday on Friday.
Well, that's new.
Monday, Thursday on Thursday.
It's good that it's on Friday.
All right.
Easter Sunday, and then it's time to move on. Lent is over.
And then my birthday. What'd you give it for Lent?
What'd you give up for Lent?
I told you, Coke Zero.
I know. And because I knew you gave up Coke Zero, I had one today. And it's just a memory of you, in honor of you.
Do you give out, is it 40 days including Sundays or not for you?
It's 40 days, except
Sunday.
Last week my wife went out for some carry-out. We had the grandkids with us. She brought me a Coke Zero.
Oh.
So I'm kind of... I'm going to have to give up something else to make up for that.
She's trying to...
She didn't know I gave up that for Lent. If she did, she'd roll her eyes.
Actually,
anyway,
today I was standing at the pop case, and I thought I could have a Diet Coke or I could have Coke Zero. And I thought, just in honor of Martin, since Martin can't have one for Lent, I'll have a Coke Zero.
Thank you very much.
And I don't like it. I'd rather have a Diet Coke.
Me and the young Pope drink Coke Zero.
And it tastes like Coke. I mean,
it does. It tastes like real Coke.
It tastes like the old Coca-Cola.
But it has no calories in it.
I know. But Diet Coke's a lot better.
No,
Diet Coke with lime.
You know what Diet Coke was? Diet Coke
was the new Coke.
It was the new Coke. They kept that flavor for that. It was a bomb. You know, It didn't. The calorie version of it didn't go over.
Yeah,
you remember that? You guys were in high school at that time.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Cokes, and then we had the clear Pepsi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about
clear
that.
Clear Pepsi was big.
Uh-huh.
And what else was?
I remember.
At that time, it was really kind of Coke and Pepsi, and now it's like.
Dr. Pepper.
And Dr. Pepper. But now there's I think their biggest competitors might be Coke, like teas.
Or Gatorade.
Yeah.
My kids drink a lot of Gatorade.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're about out of time.
I hear the music starting up.
Yeah.
Is it time for a news
report?
report?
So quick. Yeah, it's amazing. Jennifer, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, it was fun.
Appreciate that. And we may call on you as our surrogate farm chick in the future.
You're a lot more interesting than she is.
See, that's just it. When they're not here, we can talk about them.
That's right.
We do that with Jeff.
A lot.
The thing is, no one can do that to me because
you got to run the board. We don't have to run the board.
The controls.
Yeah, so, but thanks for coming in, Jennifer House, with us here, and look forward to seeing that movie Goodland. Our own Josh Doak.
Yep.
And
it's a pretty proud moment to see somebody up there succeed.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So.
All right. Thanks to you, Jeff, for coming in too. We'll see you all hopefully next week here on Martin, Jeff, and the Farm Chick, brought to you by the Insurance Agency, Elliott's Home Furnishings, Northwest Tech, Goodland Sonic Drive-In, and Eckland Insurance, LLC, here on Eagle Cable Channel 10, KLOE AM Radio. Next week.